Thank you for the opportunity time for me. I am Octavian Tejaya as a moderator for the activity today. And from here, I want to say welcome and thanks to the four teams, pro and contra, who have participated in this debate as the final speech making and debating is English subject. Before I starting the debate today, I will to introduce themselves from pro and contra teams. From pro teams, Melvianus, Belandina, Nisdawati, and Mercy. From contra team, Domitrius, Torik, Rivka, and Apriliani. And for time online learning is better than offline learning. So let's start.
Okay, I will start my speech. And one, two, three. Ladies and gentlemen, the world of education has even begun to be dominated by the technological era. And because of that, I think in this modern era, it will be better to learn online than offline study. Why? Because by the learning online, we can do many things easily. The first thing that makes online learning better than offline learning is that online learning is simple than online learning make it easy for teacher and students to share their study time and other activities. And the second, online learning is more accessible to students. Simply using our smartphone or other technological device such as laptop connected to the internet, you can access the image to send out learning activities anywhere, anytime. And the third is the cost of studying online is more efficient than learning offline. Why? Because the learning online, we only need to prepare an internet code, whereas offline learning allows students to pay additional fees such as transportation costs at any time. Studying online will be give students complete control over the learning, and students can work at their own pace. Generally, students work faster and process information with greater capacity. In this way, studying online is thought to be better done in shorter study period than in class, so that the students don't get tired. Helping to maintain this disciplinary for online learning also provides opportunity for students to maintain good behavior through social interaction with teacher and friends.
According to what Prime Minister from government said, we don't agree that online learning is better than offline learning because it is very ineffective and not efficient. Where is learning through efforts that require the efforts of students and students in understanding the material and concepts that are presented and conveyed through videos, PowerPoint, and online classes.
Second condition were all activities and carried out online, including lectures, make everyone have to adapt well. The online learning system is carried out using the help of application in the form of Google Classroom, Google Meet, Zoom, and so on. Behind the twists and turns of online learning, there is a positive impact behind it. If face-to-face learning is carried out online, then only the teacher can survive it. However, if learning is done, done online, families can also collaborate with and also avoid the spread of COVID-19 because the learning is carried out away from physical contact.
So I hear the material. I don't agree online learning better than offline learning because skill in the use of technology, there are still many teachers or those who are taught to experience confusing in using learning media such as Zoom. So Google Classroom, Google Meet, and others.
If online learning is better than offline learning. Why? Because a student is not a child who studies and separately in the classroom. Lectures are conducted open to anyone interested in attending online learning, uh, like helping lectures to make update material, not monotonous and communicative, to harm independent and group study skill. Access to learning service is getting easy, such as assignment and quiz. Thank you.
Okay. I don't that online learning is better than offline learning. I think offline learning is better than online learning. The difficulty in accessing this network is very influential in online learning, especially with the addition of the cyber storm that just happened a while ago. That internet connection is getting worse, even though there are several places that have started to stabilize again. It should be noted that there are still many teachers or students who still experience internet problems. The internet is not yet stable. Thank you.
Okay, in the last thing, our opinion. With online learning, the results are less effective, one of which is the emergency of pressure and stress experienced by students. The pressure and stress is triggered by boredom because the learning method is monotonous, and also because of the large number of assignments given to students. For example, our eyes cannot withstand the screen continuously for a span of 6 until 8 hours a day. Even the time the consumer system will be disturbed, which will evaporate the process of producing our teeth so that eyes will become dry and will become dry eye syndrome. Red eyes and sore eyes approach. This has a huge impact on our health.
Okay, I think start it is not possible to convey opinions when learning is taking place, so it feels less interactive because you listen too much to what the lecturer say.
Okay, thank you for pro arguments and contra arguments. Before I close this debate today, I want to conclude about the topic. So, between online learning and offline learning have advantages and disadvantages, and I think among both have productive in learning process. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention and see you.
Okay, thank